Alright, welcome back. We have another standard deck today, one I'm very interested in trying out. But before we get into it, you find yourself coming back to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's a small act for you, but it's a huge deal for me, and it's greatly appreciated. Let's get into the deck. We're going to run Dusk Rose Reliquary, so that way we can exile creatures that are too big or early on. The Market Gnome. He's a really good card for drawing and life gain. The Clay-Fired Bricks is to help us build up our mana and eventually turn it into the Kiln, which will become very vital with the Juggernaut. Tinkerer's Totes, just another way to make a bunch more gnomes out there. And a little way to get some life, or if you need to use it to craft the Clay-Fired Bricks into the Kiln, it's a good target. The Brass's Tunnel Grinder. It's another way to draw and discard what you need, because putting a bunch of artifacts and stuff in the graveyard works out really well for this deck. Depopulate if you get overrun too much. Thousand Moons Smithy is another really great card, especially if you can turn it into the Barracks of 1,000, and you'll have a way to produce gnome soldiers very frequently. Big Score, it's a great draw and treasure generator, but being able to discard bigger artifacts is really good too, so that way we can eventually, Brilliant Restoration it back. But Sunfall, for the same reason as Depopulate, in case you start getting overrun, it's a good way to clear up the field. Nahiri's Resolve, creatures you control get +1/+0 and have haste, which is amazing with the Juggernaut. But at the beginning of your end step, you can exile any non-token artifacts and or creatures you control, and then return them to your battlefield at the beginning of your next step, which is really good for Tinkerer's Tote, so that way you could constantly be making a bunch of 1/1s or multiple of the Thousand Moon Smithy artifact. The Brilliant Restoration is great for getting our stuff back. We're also going to run one 3-fold Thunder Hulk, and he's really interesting. He only comes in as a 3/3, but whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, you can create any number of 1/1 gnomes tokens equal to its power. So as a 3/3, when he comes in, he'll create 3 of these little gnomes, which will help with Graz, the unstoppable Juggernaut. But with the Thunder Hulk, it works really well with Nahiri's Resolve as well, to exile and come back, so you're constantly making the 3 tokens. And then we have Graz, the unstoppable Juggernaut. Juggernauts you control attack each combat if able, and Juggernauts you control can't be blocked by walls. And other creatures you control have their base power and toughness turned into a 5/3, and are Juggernauts in addition to their other types, which is really cool. So all those little 1/1s become 5/3s, or maybe 6/3s with Nahiri's Resolve, or much larger if you can get the Kiln out. As far as lands, basic utility like a Ganjo, Soaken's in, but we will be running Battlefield Forges and Sundown Passes, and 2 creature lands, because if we can attack with this, you can put a 1/1 counter on a creature, and putting it on the 3-fold Hulk is really fun, so you start making a lot more gnomes. I really like this deck, so I'm going to go ahead and shut the hell up, and let's throw down some cards. Okay, Papito. Let's get our bricks out, a little bit of life in another land. But Preacher Skiz is really good too with the Bloodletter. Well, we just have to survive one more turn. Or we could hit the Bloodletter. This. And we will sack Tinker's Tote. That's okay. So we don't take too much damage on this comeback. Now we'll let the little 1/1 through, so we don't lose too much. Okay. Not much we can do at the moment. Well, we got Cookie Cutter Mono Black here. So nothing new. But that Scrying Treasure's probably pretty good for him. But we're just drawing land. More land. Okay. So let's go ahead and craft our clay fire bricks. Well, Tenacious Underdog's really good for drawing for him, but it'll slowly kill him over time. Okay. We're just drawing land, so that's super fun, super cool. Very helpful. No attacks. Maybe if we can draw something that's not a goddamn land, we might be able to do something. Maybe one day. Maybe. You know, you don't have to attack with the underdog if it's just going to be chump blocked like that all the time. Just let it go. Well, we got our Juggernauts online. We'll definitely need to get down some creatures. And we still got a bunch of cheap freebooters. That's pretty good, actually. What a march, of course. Boring. But we still have pretty decent creatures to attack with. Ooh, shoulders. Damn good. And we'll just train on in. You're still gonna give me the Graws back though. Good game. Pretty cool. I actually really like this Juggernaut deck. It's super fun. I'm gonna keep the video short as it's Christmas, so I imagine a lot of people will be with their families and friends and stuff like that. So I figured I'd just put out a shorter video for you guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed the deck as much as I did. I've always been wanting to use this Graws of the Juggernaut, and finding this one was super fun and super cool. But thank you guys for watching, especially if you made it this far. I truly appreciate the hell out you. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.
Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.